April, May. This is a little extra because the energy is gaining momentum and I don't want you to miss out on any opportunity. So here is a reading for you. I'm just pulling a few signs out of my hat who I feel the strongest vibration towards, and I will be doing a little extra reading for them as well. So get ready, Aquarius. This energy that's building, have you felt it? Have you had vivid dreams? Are you feeling anxious and you don't know why you're feeling anxious? So let's see. I feel there's so much opportunity coming up that I don't want you to miss a trick, okay? So for those of you joining me for the first time, thank you. Welcome. I'm Diane Lupo of Inner Voice Reiki. And for private reads, go to dianelupo444@gmail.com. And please like, subscribe, share, do all those things that you do on YouTube. I appreciate it. And look, I just like that you're here and allowing me to do what I love to do. So get ready. I like to shuffle with you present so that I feel I have the attention of Aquarians and I feel the vibration of Aquarians. And I'm using the Pulp Tarot deck. I don't know why, but I felt that your energy needed a little more vavoom. So that's why I pulled the Pulp Tarot. And I asked the universe, career, money, love, life, and always health. If there's anything that I really need to pay attention to, shout it out about the health. However, let's focus on life, right? If it's all good, it's all good. Here we go. I'm going to use a few different decks for you so we get a big picture. That was a funny, I'm going to go with that. That was odd how that happened. Underlying energy, the Eight of Wands. Incoming opportunities. Wow, lots of it. Business travel, social invitations, almost too much, where you're almost saying, okay, I know I asked for something, but this is a bit much. So let's see what just jumped out. Let's see. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. The Hermit. It's your time to shine, Aquarius. So you've been working on yourself, you've been working on your projects, you've been working on your resume, your marriage, your life, and now it's time to get out there. Now it's time to come down from the mountain and let everybody see what you got. Okay, it's time to be exposed, and in the most magnificent way, because your light is ready to shine right now. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. If money has been a concern, look at that. He's got the scales, the scales of balance right there on his hand. And one hand giving and one hand receiving. You've worked really hard, especially seeing that, preceded by the Hermit. I know you've worked hard and you've questioned a lot of things, especially about yourself, your talents, your abilities. But now it's time to receive the goods. Be open and ready to receive. Knight of Swords, you're going to be getting a lot of information coming in, a lot of opportunities coming in. Some of it may be challenging. Some of it may seem like, why am I getting this? Or why am I hearing about this job? Or why am I hearing about this opportunity? What can I do about that? Remember your byline. It's time to take that leap of faith. And I feel that for Aquarians, it is time to blindly go where no man has gone before. That kind of thing. Some of it may be challenging. Some of it may be intimidating. But I feel that the energy is... I got it. The energy now wants to push you out of your comfort zone because you like your comfort zone. You like being where you know where everything is, who everyone is, how things are going to operate. When you're put into a new situation, you're a little unsettled, right? But the universe is saying, you've got this. And it's time for you to stretch and grow and shine your light and be paid well for it. So the Knight of Swords is coming in with this information that might be a little daunting or challenging or intimidating. Don't be afraid. Let go of the fear. What do you have to lose? Go for it. Take the leap of faith. Yes, stand up for yourself. Find your strength. Be strong. Claim your gifts, your talents, your abilities, and, don't apologize for anything. You are meant to shine your light right now. Wow. The Empress. Luxurious abundance, living in the lap of luxury. Pregnant with possibilities, also the Empress. There's birthing new ideas, new creations. If you're an artist of any kind, it's time for you to connect with your muse and create and receive. It's time for you to enjoy the benefits of what you have put out, what you have worked on, what you have practiced, what you have documented or written about. Some of you, somebody out there is a writer. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Funny, 6 cards jumped out. I have to pull one more because I always read 7, so I do have to. Underlying energy is the 8 of Wands. I have to see what this next card is. Temperance. You've got help from both sides. Beyond the universe and in the universe, you have help from both sides. On land, and the ethereal is ready to step in. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. And that's one of your gifts, Aquarius. You are very tuned in to universe and to spirit. And they're telling you, don't hold back with that. Use it. Use your connection to spirit to expand your gifts, expand your reach. That's what it's about. It's expanding your reach, expanding who you come in contact with. Not the same little circle that's safe and you know what it is and you're content there, but really so you can stretch your gifts. Stretch who you are, your reputation. It's a time for you to grow. So the Hermit is telling you it's time to shine. Take advantage of all these opportunities coming in for you, because they are. And wow, things are going to be good. The Empress, major arcana card, big energy, living in the lap of luxury, really knowing that you're being paid your worth. I like that. Now, let me go to the tarot. What else? What should Aquarius, how should Aquarius look at this? How can Aquarius get over the fear and the worry of going beyond their comfort zone? There we go. How can Aquarius get over and beyond getting out of their own way, right? Because you go deep sometimes, Aquarius. You get lost in the abyss. So how can you get over your fear of the unknown, the, stepping out of your comfort zone? How can you stretch and reach for the stars here? Because I feel with the Empress here, that's where you've got to go. But the universe is still going to test you. They want to see if you have the guts. They want to see if you have what it takes. They want to see if you can walk the talk. So, you can stay in your little circle, in your comfort zone, and you can complain about the money or the staff or the boss, or you can go for it. Take that leap of faith. Go for something new, exciting, different, whatever's coming in. Some things you may expect, some things are going to totally be almost out of your wheelhouse. They're going to surprise you. Let's see. Queen of Wands, take the lead. The Queen of Wands isn't afraid of anything. She'll get it. Like, we need someone to implement this new Broadway show. Who can get it done? The Queen of Wands can get it done. She can get the producer. She can get it, all the money raised. She can get the playbill printed. She can get the actors, direct it. So be the leader, and also tune into your intuition. Not everybody has a black cat at their disposal or a third eye for clear vision, clear focus. And not everyone has the ability to communicate with others in a way that puts other people at ease. You have that ability, Aquarius. Use it. So maybe to overcome your own fear, use your own gifts, your gift of empathy, to understand that, you're not the only one who might be afraid in the interview. The person interviewing you might be a little intimidated or a little apprehensive, or maybe they don't like doing interviews. So own your skills, own your talent, and own your intuitive abilities. And like the Hermit, you've already done the work. Now it's time to expand and grow and take the lead. And she's holding a beautiful sunflower, so I know the outcome's going to be good. The World. The Six of Pentacles. So if money has been short or you haven't been paid your worth, know that the World is everything coming full circle for Aquarius. So everything is coming together and things are coming into balance. Financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything is coming into balance, okay? You're learning to balance time and work. You're learning to balance pleasure and, work time. So appreciate that about yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve it. Three of Wands. There is opportunity and you're ready now. You're ready to go. You want it. That's the thing. I got this curl. It's bothering me. But when I look in the screen, it's going the other way. So I guess it goes this way. Yep, maybe that's it. I'm ADHD. I admit it. That's the way it goes. But the Three of Wands shows me you've been ready for this for some time now, but something keeps pulling you back. Maybe it's resistance, maybe it's been the crazy energy we've had, and maybe it's just your fear. So in order to work through it, they're telling you, look forward. Don't keep looking back at what has been, and don't think, oh, it's going to be the same old moving forward. Make a plan and get ready for something more. There's something more for you. It's right here. So take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. You're moving into the future. Oh, the burdens. Look at that, the burdens. This is a big deal for you to, close your eyes and just say, yes, I get it. Because you analyze, you overanalyze, and then you overanalyze again. And you really have to work hard to break through. But you know what I love about this reading for you, Aquarius? These are wands, not swords. Usually with Aquarius, because you are an air sign, I get a lot of swords. And it's usually, I'm stuck in my mind. I'm overthinking. I can't make a decision. But this reading, it's about wands. It's about opportunities. You have the Eight of Wands, underlying energy. And they're telling you, don't make every opportunity a burden. Think of it as a blessing, because really that's what it is. Page of Swords. So there is news coming in. There's opportunity coming in. Almost unexpected. The page is ready to give you this, second chance. Look at that. You are getting a second chance to take a leap of faith. I feel like you may have missed one somewhere along the way. You got stuck. Maybe you were stuck in a job that you didn't really like, but you had to do it for the money. Or maybe you were working at something and you just didn't want to give it up yet. But now you have a second chance, and the second chance is to go for it. So look at it that way. Isn't that funny? Temperance on temperance. You cannot make this up. Temperance on temperance. Two different decks, 78 cards in each. But you pull that card twice. The angels are really working with you now, Aquarius, so really embrace this energy. It's magical for you right now. And know that it is all about the balance, right? It's the balance within your heart, the balance within your mind, your physical body, and the balance between you and your purpose. your true purpose. So know that you are being guided, you are being supported. If you have to walk into an interview or a room alone, you don't know a soul, don't think you're alone for a second, because you have a whole posse of energy behind you, pushing you through, telling you, don't be afraid, this is your big second chance. And everyone's going to really rejoice when you show your true self, your light, your talent. Yeah, here you are, worry. Here's the Aquarian, I know, the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords, something is coming to an end. This is a whole new beginning. So they're telling you to take a leap of faith, because it's time to end the old way of doing things. It's time for you to level up. Oh, I really like that. You are leveling up. Next deck. I wasn't quite sure. I knew I was going to pull more than one deck, and I wasn't quite sure how this was going to work. I followed the lead of Spirit, and now I'm getting it. So I'm going to leave these here for you to see. I'm a little OCD, as you know, by my fixation of my curly hair. And I wasn't supposed to be reading tonight, but I had to do this I heard it. You've got to have a talk with Aquarius, because they're driving me nuts. All right. And the 2 Temperance cards. Oh, that's awesome. What I also like about your reading is, look at all the major arcanas. You got the Hermit, the World, the Empress, Judgment, and 2 Temperance. That's awesome. Okay, so to overcome their fear, Aquarians need to take the lead. Know that it's all working in your favor. You've got lots of help from the other side. Have a plan, but know that there's opportunity waiting for you. You need to go for it. Don't let the burdens of the past, don't allow them to come forward with you. Leave them behind. The Page of Swords will be bringing you the good news. And the Empress is telling you money's going to begin to flow. So pay attention to my YouTube channel as well. I'll be doing some live reads just on money and finance. That's coming up this weekend. So make sure you tune in for that. I'm not sure when. I will post it ahead of time so you can mark it down or know when you're going to be able to replay it. So now I want to know for Aquarius, this is a new chapter coming in. End of the old chapter. Now it's time for the new chapter. Lots of opportunity coming in. Aquarius is a little, I don't know if I want to come down from the mountain. It's safe up here. But you're going to, in order for the money to balance out. You're going to have to really fight for what you want now. Really stand up for yourself, right? Because living in the lap of luxury really sounds good to me, that's for sure. 2 of Pentacles, balance your time. Make sure everything is, you have enough time to play, you have enough time to sleep, and you have enough time to do your work. But you have to take the lead. It's up to you now. Ooh, boy. The world, the angels pushing you along. What kinds of opportunities, or how excited should Aquarius be in the coming months of April and May? The sun just popped out. I'll take that. That's brilliant for Aquarius. The sun. What kinds of opportunities await Aquarius? And if you can, what's going on in the love life too? Let's see. If anyone has been trying to get pregnant, that's a good pregnancy card. Money. Looks like everything's coming into balance or better. Ooh, opportunity popping out. But what specific opportunity? Show me a little something more here. Not that the world isn't enough, but I could stop the reading right there. What's the bottom card? Ooh, doing what you love. Doing what you love and being paid well for it. The Eight of Pentacles. Doing work that you love. You're not meant to work a regular job or work for someone who's a narcissist or a jerk. You are meant to... Oh, and I didn't look at the underlying here of this deck. Oh, and I love it. The Six of Swords. Travel, relocation, moving forward to peace and prosperity. Moving forward to a positive destination. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's see. Six of Cups. Nice. Six of Pentacles there. Six of Cups here. Wow. Well, that's befitting the dreamer. Take a leap of faith. That's what your reading is about, taking a leap of faith. So there you are, taking that leap of faith to a new job, a new home, a new love life, a new opportunity. Maybe more travel. Queen of Swords. So this could be you, Aquarius. And whether you're male or female, it's the, symbol of someone who is ready to just be in her or his truth. Be where they thrive. No more nonsense. No more giving people your time, your space, your energy, your talents, your gifts. Nope. It's time for you to release yourself of anyone or anything who holds you back. So the Queen of Swords energy is really someone who can keep their sense of humor, who can make the best out of a bad situation. But now they're at a point where, you know what, I'm done with that now. I just want to do what I do best. And if I have to eliminate this job or a few of these people, I will. I love, what is that, Alice Through the Looking Glass. There was a remake, I think a long time ago with Zsa Zsa Gabor. You probably have never heard of her. She was a Hungarian actress with a little bit of an accent. And she would say, "Off with the head, darling, off with the head, off with the head." So she played the nasty queen in Alice Through the Looking Glass. And that's who I always think of when I see this Queen of Swords. So you don't have to be that drastic, Aquarius, but I feel like you're already done. You're already tired of the same old. You're saying, okay, I want more out of this life. There's got to be more. And it's here. Interestingly enough, your cards are repeating different decks, but here's the Two of Pentacles. Again, different deck. I'm only pulling 7 cards out of 78, and you're getting repeat cards. So what does that tell you? That tells you the energy is very strong and very adamant about you getting this message, and that it's time for you to step up, take a leap of faith, and go for it. This is your second chance. I think we get many chances in life. In fact, I know at my age that we do. But this is your second chance. And it's time now for you to step up your game. Very interesting. Here's the Page of Swords again. Here he is here. And funny how he came in the same position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this could be 5 days, 5 weeks that this message is coming in. I have a feeling it's 5 days. Interesting. 5 days, 5 weeks. You need to, whatever contracts or documents that come across your way or job offers, really use your discretion as to who looks at that and how you look at it. Maybe get a second set of eyes and make sure all the percentages, the dollars, the money, make sure the dates, make sure everything is correct. Even though we are now, yay, out of Mercury retrograde, this card does give a little bit of a warning, like, maybe information that's either difficult to understand, difficult to discern, or it may be information that hasn't been tweaked enough. and you may have to tweak it. So, just pay attention to that, especially seeing that it has shown up twice and in the same position. So today is the 9th, so maybe on the 14th, in 5 days, pay attention to what comes across in your emails, in the internet, on your social media. The swords is information coming through the airwaves. Take those phone calls, even if you're not sure who it's from. Take it, and open the emails. Be an investigative reporter for your life, okay? Because you don't want to miss out on this. Even though it may be something obscure or something you're not sure of, or you don't know if you want to do it, you need to really focus. Think about this as your second chance. You need to take a leap of faith and go to the unknown, because it's in the unknown where you're going to find the treasure, okay? The buried treasure. Oh, wow! I said treasure, and look what popped up. The 10 of Pentacles. So we've got the 2 again here, talking about balance. Don't work too hard. Make sure you play hard too. But the 10 of Pentacles is being not only paid well, but it's financial security. So it looks like there's something coming in for you that has a lot of life to it and a lot of money attached to it, and it has longevity. I don't believe it. When you see what this card is on the bottom of the deck, it fell out earlier, and I said, wow, to get that, here it is, the sun. Now, when the sun comes up in a reading, it shines a bright light on the whole reading, and it elevates it, levels up for you gamers, right? It levels up the energy, and it's telling you, you're almost there. Like, don't turn around now. You're almost at the top of the hill with the victory flag, right? Don't quit now. You're almost there. You got to keep going, and you've got to go into unknown territory. It's not going to be familiar. It's not going to be comfy and secure and all the same people or all the same surroundings. There's something different going on for you, Aquarius, and it is magnificent. Okay, doing the work you love, moving forward, travel, relocation. This also signifies travel. So be prepared. Get your bags packed. Do you have a new suitcase? Do you have your passport? Be ready for anything. This is your second chance, and the angels are pushing you through. Your old way of life is ending. Things are coming into balance. They want you to take a leap of faith, because everything is coming full circle. Everything is coming full circle. I'm going to pull a couple of life cards here. Life purpose cards for you. So let's see how that goes. Here we are. Life purpose for those of you Aquarians who need, maybe you're not sure. Maybe you're not maybe you're not at the place where you think, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. Maybe you're still looking for that career. Maybe you're still looking for that job or that position or that outlet for your talent. Let's see. How can you help? How can you help Aquarius? Life purpose cards. Leadership. Well, you already got that with the Queen of Wands, right? You already got that message. It's time for you to take charge. And I'm going to say yes to everything. Whatever this is, however many opportunities are coming in, take them all, because somewhere in there, it might be a needle in a haystack, or there might be 5 beautiful gems. People you need to connect with, people you need to meet, opportunities, career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Interesting, the lighthouse, right? And I told you you were to be the lighthouse with that Hermit card, shining your light for others. So take the lead, career change, sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Well, I feel that way about the Queen of Wands too, with taking the lead, because Aquarius, you are intuitive. You do have feelings. Your third eye is very strong, and you see things maybe that other people miss. You can think outside the box. You can see beyond the facades that people create, or people have become. So use that as your secret weapon, really, in anything you do. Children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be a teacher or you're going to work at a daycare. It doesn't mean that. It just means whatever it is you do, maybe you're a great auto mechanic, and maybe you take on someone who wants you to mentor them. Or perhaps you just love talking mechanics. Maybe you do a podcast about it. And with that, you're inspiring someone else to follow in your footsteps. That's the greatest thing, when you can do something and then share it and not be afraid of. And I've met teachers who are like, they're afraid you're going to get better than them at what you do, or they're afraid that you're going to steal their thunder or steal their clients or steal their students. So always share your gifts. I've just found in life, like, the more you share, things might happen that you're not crazy about, but in the long run, the big picture, it always pays off to your advantage. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Wow, beautiful. And support. You always have support. You pulled the Temperance card in the same position twice. Come on. You have some good angels happening, let me tell you, Aquarius. What else can I put? Oh, Archangel Gabriel. This week was kind of odd because this is an old deck of mine. It's a Doreen Virtue deck, and I boxed it away, and I thought I would just save it for my son someday. But I got a calling to pull it out this week, and Gabriel has been talking and talking. I've been using this deck for lives, and boy, Gabriel has a lot to say about how we're living our lives. So what advice do you have, Gabriel, for all the Aquarians out there? What advice do you have for all of the Aquarians? I hope you're getting this reading, because this is an astounding... I was ready for bed, as you can tell by my hair. Had to keep getting on that, but I was a little tired tonight. And I said, no, I've got to do this. There's something about the energy tonight. There's something about, maybe because it's the last night of the retrograde shadow, and I feel that tomorrow you are going to wake up, Aquarius, whatever day you're watching this. Maybe you're not watching this till the 17th or the 20th, or who knows. Maybe you're watching this in May. And if you are, hello, get going. This is your energy. And if you're here listening to this, you are meant to hear it. You are meant to see these cards, and you are meant to get the message that you can do better. You have so much to give and so much to offer, and such a light to shine. Look at the light. You're all about your light and your brightness and your ability. So it's time for you to level up. I'm going to have to get one of those gamer t-shirts, level up. Wow. Keep going. Look at, I forgot what kind of instrument, a lyre instrument, those strings. Keep going. Use the energy of any past disappointments to fuel your creative projects now with authentic emotion. Authentic. That word is like screaming out to me. That's who you are, Aquarius. You don't know how to be anything but authentic. So maybe if I was talking to a Leo or a Virgo or a Capricorn, I might have to push that a little more. But you are as authentic as I get. You don't apologize for who you are. You don't apologize for what you know or how good you are at something. You do it. And I admire that about Aquarians. So use the energy of the past. That's kind of what the hermit does. The hermit goes up to the mountain and reflects on the past, thinks, kind of regroups, looks at all of their talents, their gifts, their dreams and desires. And then when they're ready, they come down from the mountain to shine their light, teach, to mentor, to express their creativity, to paint their masterpiece. You're right there. You're at that precipice. This is a big time in your life, Aquarius. Know this. And you also pull the sun. And the sun is shining more light on this reading, raising it even further, because not only do you have the sensitivity and emotional empathy for earthlings, right? But you also are in tune to the other side and all the energy that is always around us, but where most people are oblivious to it. Not you. So they're telling you to use it. Here, look at this, how funny. Sensitivity. Now, where's that card? Look at that. Why are you pulling the same cards here? Why is that happening? I'll tell you why. Because the universe needed to have a talk with you. You have to claim who you are, claim your talent, claim your gifts, claim your abilities. No more second guessing or feeling you're not enough, or you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're not smart enough, whatever it is, enough, good looking enough. You are, and then some. You just don't realize it yet, okay? Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. So how about, instead of channeling all of those doubts and thoughts into fear and worry, how about channeling that into, I'm going to use that energy when I'm thinking beyond, like, oh, can I do that? Spin it to a positive. Yes, I could do it. I can do anything that comes my way. And if I don't know about something, all I have to do is tune in, and I'll be able to pull in the information. Because if anyone can do that, Aquarius, it's you. Mother Mary. Hello, I told you. You have some big energies looking out for you. Yes, you have grandparents and great-grandparents, but I'm telling you, Aquarius, this is your time. Get ready. Everything's going to change now. The Blessed Mother is helping you with your divine life purpose, and I feel that's what this is all about. Underlying energy. Share your art with the world. Oh my God. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. You might be looking for the perfect job, the perfect office, the perfect artist emporium, the perfect literary agent, the perfect band, the perfect theater. The universe is saying to you now, life as you know it is ending. And this whole new world is opening up, because you are more gifted than you realize. And now is the time for you to shine. The world needs you right now. I said this to a group of healers just last night. And I said, you guys have been hiding. You support me and you support other healers, but you're a fantastic healer yourself. You need to be out there with your message and let people know how you feel or what your opinion is or how you're thinking about something. Because every time we share that information or we share our own inspirations our own fault, or like, here I am telling you about my hair, and that's a problem I have. I gotta have to work on that. But every time we share what our experience is, we open a window a little bit more for someone else who maybe can't even they're not even ready for that first step yet. But we can open that window, so maybe they'll get a little stronger, they'll be a little more confident. If you have a gift, it's time to share it, and not in a shy way. It's time for you to be out there and known. And I'm seeing that in your reading, that it looks extraordinary. Let's pull some energy cards. Because I feel like also with this Ten of Swords, you might be tired. You might be doubting yourself. You might be looking at this and saying, this lady is nuts. I'm not that good at writing. My book is okay. Or I'm just an okay computer programmer. Or I'm just an okay singer. But let's see. Let's see what the energy is coming up with here. I got one fly out. Let's see if I can get a few more. Oh, there's another one. There we go. 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm not usually good at the flying out cards, be honest with you. It's like they don't, maybe I'm too controlling. I don't know. 46, the thinking man. Well, if anyone's a thinking man, it's Aquarius. Thinking. Those swords are always going, right? Always in your head. Always analyzing, second guessing, or what if, woulda, coulda, shoulda, blah, 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 blah. Stop thinking, will ya? 46 is a 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. Stop thinking. It's time for doing. The old way has ended. It is time for the thinking man. He's looking at it going, yeah, I could, but gee, what if I do that? Or what? No, it's time for you to share your art with the world. It's time for you to make it to the top of the hill. A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. And if you're ever at a point where you don't know what to do, whatever that is, maybe you just broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or maybe you just you want to quit your job but you don't know what to do. Whenever you are in doubt, just stop a moment and start counting your blessings. You know what? I hate my boss, but I love my car. I love my cat. I love my house. I'm so happy I have a beautiful yard. Start counting your blessings. When you give gratitude to the blessings you already have, it opens up that magnet, that manifesting magnet. It opens it up. It makes it really, really strong, so that you can then begin attracting what you want. Ooh, 4, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4. So we have the thinking man and a woman holding a heart. So there is love in here too, Aquarius. So there's love here. Perhaps you're thinking about it. Perhaps you're holding on to your own heart. Perhaps there's a woman who is holding on to her heart and you're thinking about how long am I going to put up with that? Or maybe you're thinking about her, she's thinking about you. Could be 2 women, 2 men. I don't do the, all that stuff. It's like whatever floats your boat, whoever you're in a relationship with. Angel of love. Oh, this is a time for love too, Aquarius. So I didn't see that so much in here. I've really felt a lot about career and money, but now we brought love in. Ooh la la, angel of love. I know you have the angels because you pulled Temperance from 2 different decks. And I'm loving that. And he has the Angel of Love. Now 9 and 4 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. Look at all the 4s here. 4, 6, which is a 1. 4, 4, 4. 1, 4, 4, 4. Write that down and then get on your search engine, type in angel number 1444. There's another message there for you, and I think it's going to be good. I think it is. The Truth Oracle. I might as well keep going here with all these decks for Aquarius. Let's see. We're expanding a little here. What an amazing time you're headed into. It's like your life, somebody just said, yeah, it looks pretty good, but we're going to kick it up a notch or 2. And that's where we are right now. You are getting kicked up a notch or 2. All you have to do is go for it. Take the leap of faith. And you even pulled that card, which blows my mind. The Dreamer. The leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. A new start. So here it is. Let's see. What does the Truth Oracle have to say about Aquarius love? What does the Truth Oracle have to say about Aquarius love or Aquarius career? Or both? I know you're going to be doing something you love and being paid well for it. I know that there is love coming in. I know this is going to be the time of your life when you say, wow, that was a great time. Or if you stay on the couch, you're going to look back and say, when I said these words today, I said, I should have taken that opportunity when it came in. It was a long time ago. It was about being a weather person on a television station, and I was much younger and it looked a lot different. But I didn't do it, and I said today, I wonder how my life would have been so different. I would have lived in a different place, and very interesting how our choices, define us. So you have a big choice here. I have a feeling, Aquarius, the universe isn't going to let you sit on the couch. They're going to find a way to push you out, and then you have to step up and take the lead. You have to step up off that couch, take the lead, get going, get out there, and say yes to everything that comes in. Let's see what the truth are. Break up, walking away, separation, end. Well, we've got that. Now, that doesn't mean if you're in a marriage or a great relationship, you're going to break up. It means that your life as you know it right now is ending, okay? There's going to be an end to something. The old way. And then the street, circulation, sports exhibit. It means things are going to get very busy. And it's time for the limelight. So it's time to be seen. So maybe it's time for you to end your job at Amazon, and now you're going to go for something more high profile, and you're going to be meeting people face to face. I feel it's that kind of energy. Hope, wish, expect, desire. So be careful what you wish for, right? But expect all good things to happen because it's here. And don't be afraid to let your angels know what your desires are. Yeah, and look at both sides. So your underlying energy is shadow. And in Reiki, we talk a lot about shadow work. And what the heck is that? It's talking about, the things the mistakes you made, and the fears and the worries and the things that hold you back. And you have to do work on those things. You have to release them little by little by little. But there's hope here. So I think you will. Should I put one more here? Mirror. Oh, I like that. Reflection. Reference, distinguish, and appearance. Does that mean you need to look in the mirror more? Maybe, but I feel it's continuing the self-reflection that the hermit began, and you will work through your fear. Absolutely. I'm going to pull one guardian angel card, and then I am going to tell you to get some rest because you have a busy life ahead of you. Shining your light, Aquarius. Shining your light, taking the lead. Unbelievable how many repeat stories I have here. And really connect with your angels. Ask them for help. Ask them to put the right people in your path. If you're not sure about a decision, I know I just said say yes to everything because that's how it looks with this Eight of Wands. There's so much coming in, and they're telling you, go for it, go for it, go for it. Take the leap of faith, take the leap of faith. If you do, something is going to stick. You're going to find your niche. You're going to find what you love to do, and you're going to be paid well for it. And be very happy because when you're doing what you love, it's not like work anymore. It's passion. And that's how you want to spend your life. You don't want to spend your life pleasing other people in any facet of your life, mentally, emotionally, physically. You want to make sure you are pleasing your soul, who you were meant to be, in alignment with your, oh God, with your true self. I know, you can't wait to talk to Aquarius. One card, please. I'm going to cut and pick one card from Aquarian's guardian angel. What is the overall message? Wow. I love this. Ace of Abundance. This is why I don't edit. You're going to see the mess. That's okay. Ace of Abundance. So these cards, these Archangel cards, always seem, I can pull 20 decks, and it's like I only pull one card from these Radley Valentine Guardian Angel Tarot deck. It's a full tarot deck, but I only pull one card because when I do, it always sums up the whole reading beautifully. So thank you, Radley Valentine. He's a sweetheart. Ace of Abundance. The cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. Okay, I see the money. I see it. These resources may involve money, advice, assistance, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, ending of what's going on now, it's time for a change, or go into business for yourself. I'm going to read that again. Now is a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts. Oh my God. There may be important contracts to sign. Remember the little talk I had with you about the Knight of Swords? Yes, this is all about the contracts and signing and paying attention to that. So that's your reading. April, May. I feel like you got the whole shebang, Aquarius. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a blast. I send you love and light. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please join me on the lives. Make sure you subscribe so that you can write your questions in the chat room when I do go live. I look forward to